Hello! Action. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of another nerdy talk show where we talk nerd! That's how I begin stuff. Halloween is over, it's time for the giving of thanks, and it was daylight savings time yesterday, which means I got an hour of sleep, except I kind of have a hard time sleeping because I either can't breathe, I sweat to death, or something happens to me, so whatever. So, tonight, we got trailers for... Wait, I need a new one for this one. I just, does that off? Okay. Boom. We got trailers tonight for Boba Fett and Morbius. Only 2 trailers this week. What the hell? This one I've been looking forward to the most. One of my fears was that it was going to be kind of like Mandalorian, but then we got our trailer and we'll talk about it. In other news there, we got the Macy's parade giving their musical lineup for the 2012 parade this year. And Jablonski is eager to talk about it. I promise you. Side note, Jablonski's here tonight. Anyway, with that out of the way, also, Avatar finally found their actor to play Avatar. Ozai, was it? I always get my Fire Lords confused between Sozin, Ozai, and Roku. Was Roku one of the Fire Lords? No, he was the. Never mind. I haven't seen Avatar in a while. Please give me a break. And lastly, sorry, freaking. Oh my god. Oh yeah. And lastly, a popular tourist trap was burned to the ground. By burned to the ground, I mean demolished. By demolished, I mean it's south of the border. I'm just as upset as you guys are. All that and more tonight on another nerdy talk show. We'll be right back. That was a terrible opening. That was such a terrible opening.
You're watching another nerdy talk show. Dear Princess Celestia, you suck. Your faithful student, Queenie.
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Justin Jablonski, and that's my Bevan. We're here tonight to talk nerd and stuff. So here's something I want to talk about. Okay. I had this this picture in the Ants chat, right? You can still access that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, just with no context from you, I want you to go into the Ants chat and tell me the photo that you see in front of you right there.
Just describe it.
It's a toy.
Yeah, I know it's a toy. It's one of those old castle play sets from
Fisher Price.
Yep, from Fisher Price from like way back.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
I actually played with those a lot. I love them things.
Yeah, I like that thing. They had the Western Town and the pirate ship.
Yeah, it was for me. It was the castle and the pirate ship that I remember the most.
I had all 3, man. Pirates,
nice,
knights, and things. I like that and the figures are still really cool. I mean, even today they look really cool. I would love to have those guys like lined up on top of my shelf. If you get me as a Secret Santa, I want you to get me that for Christmas. Anyway, so I was doing the Buzz ride today, right?
Yeah.
And I remember that there was a computer game for all 3 play sets, right? So I can learn the lore of those toys. And one of them was the castle, where they have all these different characters. The knights look different, but they have like a different personality. Like one's a friggin' sounds like John Wayne. One can climb walls. One can friggin' do magic. Another one can turn into a cyclone for some reason. Yeah. And one guy is like elastic, and the other guy's like strong, like really strong, and he sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the guy who climbs shit, I just remembered. I'm like, oh my god. Do you know what his surname is? His knight's surname is. His name is Sir Mount. Well, I know that was good because basically the sound of that didn't frickin'. Oh my god, I failed on that one. I failed. So, Jablonski is here tonight because he's the only one that cares about the Macy's Day Parade like I do. So, yeah, I bet you're excited to talk about the whole...
I am. I'm waiting for a Cruiser to show up for it.
Why? Because
that's...
I didn't see it. I didn't see everything. Like, So yeah, like I just want.
Actually, they did pretty good this year. I'm surprised compared to last year. It's way better.
Yeah, it's like when they finally make a good like Super Bowl lineup with like a death metal band or something like Metallica.
Well, that'll happen probably when hell freezes over and Satan's tap dancing.
Implying Satan can't tap dance. Ladies and
I don't
gentlemen.
know. A lot of shit's been going on lately where I had to stick my ear to the ground just to make
Ladies
sure
and
I
gentlemen,
don't
ladies
hear
and
tap
gentlemen,
dance.
let the record show we're all going to hell. Please, Lord, don't let me.
If we're not already here.
Ha 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 ha. So,
But yeah, there's some new floats, new balloons, a whole bunch of performers. I'm not going to bother with the marching bands, by the way, just because it's.
well, you know, marching bands. You got to give the kids credit. It's not every day you get called.
Oh, it's not. I'm not saying that they're bad or anything. It's just.
I mean, like
they're marching bands. We don't know what they're going to perform until the show.
Well, here's the thing: they always have cheerleading squads there, and I really kind of
yeah.
And here, that's a weird stereotype that never dies. Like guys can be cheerleaders.
Yeah.
But whenever there's a cheerleading squad, there's like I don't know, 4 guys in there. It's like out of like, and there's like 85 girls. You ever notice that weird like?
Yeah,
statistic?
I've noticed.
What does that mean? Have we not gotten into male cheerleaders who I'm pretty sure are strong enough to kick your ass?
I don't know.
I don't know. I used to be.
But
I remember back in my dancing days, it was like crazy.
So before we get into any kind of like the details of the balloons and all that, let's see. There are two revamps.
Wait, dude. Sorry. I hate to interrupt you, but we go to trailers first.
Okay, let's do the trailers then.
Okay, first one here is Book of Boba Fett. So, Book of Boba Fett was announced at the end of the last season of The Mandalorian, with the greatest post-credit scene ever, where Boba Fett just literally walks into Jabba's palace, it scares everybody out of the room. Friggin' Fennec lets that one Twi'lek go. Twi'leks are hot, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. And Bib Fortuna, who's like a fucking blob, is like trying to reason with Boba Fett, but what does he do? He takes his pistol, shoots the motherfucker, friggin' takes the throne, sits there like a badass while Fennec's behind him drinking a glass of sponge. So yeah, did you see this scene?
Kind of. I'm not really big on a lot of the Star Wars stuff. I haven't finished Visions yet, so
Visions is good. I mean, like, but yeah,
it is. I like what I saw so far.
But yeah, Mandalorian, I like a lot. So when I saw that a Boba Fett show was coming in, I was thinking to myself like, yeah, it could work, I guess. But the problem I had with it was that when I looked at it, right, I was thinking to myself, how are they gonna make it not like the Mandalorian? Like, people were thinking that Disney's gonna ruin Boba Fett's reputation when Boba Fett never had a reputation to begin with. In the movie, he just doesn't do anything.
You can basically just go Spaceballs and just go do something. Exactly. Do something. Do something.
Do something. Well, like with Boba Fett, he's an interesting character. He's really mysterious, kind of. He had the worst childhood ever, and after Clone Wars, I'm gonna double that one, especially after what the shit he gets in with Count Dooku. But
yeah.
If you know the lore I'm talking about, it's like crazy. Is that a popcorn bucket behind you?
Yeah, it is actually.
Well, pop up the popcorn and share, motherfucker. Come on.
There's only like that much left.
Wash your bucket. Anyway, is that like a paper? Or is that like a reusable one?
It's a paper one.
Oh my god. But like, yeah, Boba Fett, when I saw the trailer, I like what they were going for, kind of. This is basically on my perspective, but hold on, who the heck was Boba Fett? Like what they're going with in the show is that they got freaking excuse me. What they're going with is, from what I'm seeing here, is friggin' jeez. They got Temuera Morrison back as Boba Fett. You may know him from nothing to my knowledge, but he's basically like the ruler of Jabba's palace. In turn, he's the ruler of Tatooine. So my guess is that he is trying to take over and try and unite everybody, like kind of like a Black Panther in combat kind of deal. I'm looking up I looked at the premise, and it says Boba Fett and Fennec Shand attempt to make a name for themselves in the galaxy's underworld by taking over the territory once controlled by Jabba the Hutt. So they're basically trying to, like... It's a territorial thing. Is it? I don't know.
Boba Fett and Fred.
Hey, don't you mock her. Fennec is freaking awesome. You not a big fan of Fennec? I mean, her name and personality was inspired by Fennec foxes. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, Ming-Na Wen, she does really good stuff in there. Friggin', what do you expect? It's Mulan. But but seeing them together, like, I like how Boba Fett has a partner that he can identify with. They're both bounty hunters. They both worked well off each other. And yeah, I really like what they did for her. But yeah, Boba Fett going alone, unlike the Mandalorian, it's really cool. So I guess in other words, we get a new show with 2 bounty hunters this time. So in terms of it, I'm looking forward to see where this goes. I think I like what they're gonna do, but they have to surprise me. So far, with Mandalorian, Bad Batch, Visions, I think they've been doing good with Star Wars shows, really. Movies, but the shows, it's good. I like that. In Favreau, we trust. Wait, is it Favreau?
Well, yeah, movies are more to be desired, but the shows are actually decent.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about movies, though. It's not easy doing a movie, honestly. I think shows are more interesting, despite them being kind of, like, more costly, because they can add as much as they can. With movies, you only get so much. I mean, with the sequel trilogy, I don't despise them as much as everybody. Like, I can't pretend like they don't have problems. I mean, like, the first one was good. Second one, I don't really remember much of, except it was boring. I do like the stuff on the island. And the last one, I just felt like it needed to just stop everything, and they didn't really have much of a goal. But what I saw, there were some scenes where I did have fun. But let's face it, the only thing good in there was Palpatine. He's pretty much flawless in anything of them. So
true.
Come on,
but it's like I said this with Visions. What a lot of the Star Wars stuff was missing was something really creative. You got universes to fuck around and do shit.
And that's what they're doing
Actually
next.
Fuck around and do shit.
And that's kind of what they're doing next with the next movie series, with the Old Republic and everything else. Like, the Skywalker saga is over, and like friggin'. So yeah, the sky's the limit. They can do whatever they want now. Make up their own.
I honestly thought we were done with the Skywalker stuff with the sequel trilogy, but
kind of. I mean, like, I kind of felt like the way you look at the sequel trilogy, it's like this. They don't do well with the other movies, but in my opinion, it does feel like something you'd see in a Star Wars world. Like, so in my opinion, the sequel trilogy was good enough to show that they can do something in the Star Wars world. It just kind of jumped off. It just kind of jumped off material. So look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They got all this source material. For Star Wars, this is a test to create a world that they can come up with stuff. They want to start with a new slate. That stuff there. But anyway, yeah, Book of Boba Fett is coming out on December 29th, 2021. It's and jeez, I hope it's not a clone of The Mandalorian, but granted, we all love The Mandalorian in Creed, so yeah. I'd say race, but like I think it's a creed. So yeah. Next up is a movie that I'm not too familiar with in terms of source material. Is Morbius.
Oh yes, our first real introduction to Marvel vampires.
Yep. And basically, okay, so Jared Leto in a Marvel movie. That's just woo. So I like to think that Jared Leto's looking at like Zack Snyder and he's like, yeah, I'll be the Joker again. I can dig it. I like that character. And then Marvel's like, hey, we want you to be a vampire, but I like Mickey. And he just bolts.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Jared. So
he actually looks pretty good for this.
Oh yeah, he looks good. He looks fantastic. Like, I'm not too. I'm looking at the poster here, and he has like that. He kind of looks like a younger Rob Zombie, honestly. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with this character. Isn't he like a villain or something? Or
Sometimes friend, sometimes enemy. Just really depends on the time of day.
so we got vampires coming in here. He's essentially a vampire.
Yeah.
So
He's one of Spider-Man. He's one of Spider-Man's frenemies.
I didn't even know that wasn't a Spider-Man enemy. I always saw more of the like ones that were over the top and goofy. I never really saw much of the like darker ones aside from Mephisto. But one thing I liked about this trailer the most is how it felt like a horror movie. It really did. Like I felt like. What did you think? Did you get like a horror movie vibe from it, from that trailer?
A little bit. That's kind of what they were going for with Morbius in general. Is that him, Dracula, Blade? They're going for more horror.
And bear in mind, this is Sony, right? This was a Sony. Yeah,
this is Sony.
Sony's kind of like Sony. The Sony Marvel movies are like one of those are, in my opinion, are becoming the MCU movies that can be like for adults, or like play more adult themes and everything like that. Not that I'm saying the other movies didn't, but you know what I mean. They can be the Marvel, like the real, like the darker, like all out badass Marvel movies.
Considering the after credits of Venom 2.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes a little more sense. Kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like if it happens with Morbius 2, then things are gonna get weird real quick.
We'll see what happens. I'm not expecting them to do a straight up horror movie. That would just be unfit.
No, they're saving that for Doctor Strange.
I don't know. Is Doctor Strange being a horror movie? I don't know.
Multiverse of Madness. They've been saying it's gonna be pretty damn close to a horror film.
Well, I can imagine them getting jumping off horror film stuff there. Isn't Dracula a Marvel character anyway?
Yeah, Dracula is a villain, if I remember correctly.
I wonder if they're gonna bring him into it.
Oh, probably in Blade.
Yeah, oh yeah, Blade. Yeah, that's right. He was in Blade Trinity. Forgetting Dominic Purcell.
He's gonna be in Blade. We already got kind of confirmation thanks to merchandise on what the villain for Doctor Strange 2 is going to be.
What do we got?
Gorath.
Who is that?
Weird eyeball tentacle monster.
What was it? Wait, I'm trying to think. I think I might know who you're talking about. Friggin'. I have to look him up. Hold on. Gorath, you said?
Gorath, yes.
My God, he looks like Starro. Well, then again, this is a very bad picture of him. Like, here, let me show you what
Let me show
you what I'm looking at. This is the Wikipedia picture of him.
Let me see.
He looks kind of like.
Yeah, that's him.
He looks like that one character, that the Doomsday from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, he does. But his stick has been. He comes from a chaos dimension.
Well, that's pretty cool. Like, I really... I'm sorry, go on.
Kind of makes sense considering how What If had tentacle monsters.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was him though. It just was.
No one knows, but that's kind of like it. If it was, that actually be kind of cool.
I guess that would probably be the Hydra. I guess. I mean, he's an octopus.
They never showed his eye, but the tentacles were there, and it kind of sort of makes sense.
That and it's
but,
really,
you know,
that and it's
if it is, it is awesome. If it's not, that's fine.
Well, the thing with this is that with this thing going on is that one of the things that I never even noticed, like, we've never seen any of the Marvel superheroes take on a monster. Like, we have aliens, I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about a monster. The Chitauri don't count. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you see...
Yeah, they really haven't... They haven't gone up against a monster.
Yeah, I want to see them go against, like, old school against some monster. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, Suicide Squad did, and it turned out fun. I mean, I like Star.
And before anyone in the comments asks, no, Abomination does not count.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Does anybody even care about that movie anymore? Oh my god, I just realized
Remember the Abomination did it in Shang-Chi.
I just realized something. If they bring in the multiverse, does that mean they're gonna bring in Ang Lee's Hulk?
That would be funny.
That would just be ridiculous. He looks like he's like brighter and like really fucking. He's just been in the
with
movie.
things to come. Oh boy.
But yeah, Marvel is really stepping up the game. I mean, you got to get. I mean, with multiverse, it's obviously the next step to go.
It is.
I mean, the only thing after that
And
is
it was all Loki's fault.
pretty much. Are you even surprised? But like, yeah.
Well, no, actually, if you want to go further back, it technically still was Star-Lord's fault for the multiverse.
I don't get it.
Okay, if Star-Lord just shot freaking Gamora, Thanos wouldn't have gotten the Soul Stone. Thanos wouldn't have caused the snap.
And if Star-Lord didn't keep it in his pants when they were trying to get the gauntlet off him.
Yeah.
God damn it, Chris Pratt. Why do people hire you?
Be careful. Chris Pratt might be voicing Evan in MVP finale. Oop.
It's funny because when he was announced as Mario, which I just want to see a trailer before I make any judgment. But
yeah.
I put on there saying like, well, I guess we can't get Chris Pratt to replace Alyssa Kurtsunabe as Miss Biz, so you're back on. So we're never mind. And she responds by like saying, "Ha, you better." I actually went to Super Sans with her like last week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she was in the area. We got to have soup at Super Sans because nothing defines friendship than soup. She was there with one of her other Vocaloid friends. I forgot his name though.
But soup.
Anyway, one of the other things that's just interesting is just what they're going to be coming up with. I mean, like what's after the multiverse? Heaven and hell. So yeah.
We're kind of already getting little bits and bobs of what's going to be coming up.
Oh my god, do I know something that they should really do? I mean, they should just make a Santa Claus movie. Santa Claus is in the Marvel Universe.
Technically, yeah.
I would love to see Santa Claus just have a movie. I mean, and he will the Infinity Gauntlet one time.
He did.
I like that.
Hold
on, I gotta just for the kids to see.
But yeah, we might, thanks to the groundwork that was laid down by Eternals, we kind of know where we're going to be heading towards alongside with the multiverse.
Really, yeah. Like
Celestials and gods.
There's a freaking the panel where it shows Santa Claus wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Doctor Strange is like friggin' saying like, I told you it was a bad idea letting Santa Claus use the Infinity Gauntlet. Wait, he's like, I'm looking at here. This is so funny. Hold on, I gotta find the... Yeah, it's the first panel. It just shows Santa Claus saying, like, you want the Infinity Gauntlet back. And you don't even need a story. This is just what Doctor Strange shouts here is just literally everything. Right here. Freaking... Come take it! I told you letting Santa Claus use the Infinity Gauntlet was a bad idea. Do I even need a story?
Why are they taking you little girls?
Do I even need a story?
Ho, 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 bitches.
Isn't, like, the Marvel Santa Claus, like, a complete badass, too?
Yeah, he is.
Look at him! He has the Infinity Gauntlet! What am I thinking? Come on, Marvel. Santa movie. The kids will will go gaga for it.
Jolly, jolly, fuck you.
Bring back the Big Lebowski. Make him... Make him friggin' Santa Claus.
Jeff Bridges is Santa Claus in the Marvel movie. That'd be funny.
Definitely. Who else are you gonna get to play him? Danny DeVito? I think I just found something better. Danny DeVito would make an awesome Santa Claus, man.
He would.
Has he ever played Santa Claus?
Oh, no. I honestly thought he was gonna be Pip the Troll.
Danny DeVito, Santa Claus. Let me see if I got one. No, that was fucking spoilers. That's they got the other good one. Patton Oswalt, man.
I really don't like that they got Patton Oswalt for it. He's in just about everything, too.
Yeah, but the problem
Everything Marvel, at least.
he hasn't been in a lot of Marvel for all I know, at least. Come on, let's just yeah. But you know what the worst part is? He has the Neil Patrick Harris effect. If you just put him in there, he's going to work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the bad part. He's one of those actors like you can't hate, but you kind of hate that you can't hate him.
Yeah. Oh, there was actually on top of that too. And speaking of trailers, I forgot to post it.
What?
8-Bit Christmas.
8-Bit Christmas?
Yes.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so this is the basic premise of it. Is that it's essentially take a Christmas story and put it in the 80s and have it be about a Nintendo, an NES instead of a BB gun.
That sounds kind of lame.
It looks, and Neil Patrick Harris narrates it.
Ah, fuck. Well, we know who the best character. We know who the best character in the movie is going to be.
Oh yeah.
If it isn't good, let's just face it. Neil Patrick Harris is the best thing. I mean, he hasn't done anything. I told you about my Count Olaf story, right?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know my Count Olaf story, when A Series of Unfortunate Events was coming out, it was announced that he was going to be Count Olaf, and my dad and I said, I don't know about that casting. And then we saw him, and then we looked at each other and realized, you want to know something? We really got to remember that Neil Patrick Harris is flawless.
Yeah.
God bless that bastard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm still waiting for Cruiser to get in here so you can wail about the Macy's Parade. I'll give him...
Well, I think he might actually like it, depending on his taste of music.
Yep. Oh my god. So...
But,
you ever wonder...
Yeah.
You ever look at, like... You know how, like, Christmas games are out and you look at yourself and, like, friggin'... There's all... Okay, you know that there's Christmas games out there, right?
Yeah.
You ever have wondered, like, what if you had that as a kid? Would you, like, only bring it out on Christmas time or something? Or, like, frickin'...
Well, I'd probably just play with it whenever.
I don't know. I know there was
I'd be more inclined to play it on Christmas.
I guess so. I mean, like, there's a Wii game for Santa Claus is Coming to Town that they got Mickey Rooney to reprise the role in.
That's funny.
It's just as uplifting a game as you would think it would be. Where you collect a snowblit. I think the game Grumps played at one time, and it involves you collecting snowflakes, and he Mario jumps. He just has this whole like yeah kind of deal. But yeah, Mickey Rooney is friggin' the deal there, and the animation looks terrible. By the way, Zach's in.
Awesome.
Yep. So Zach, me, and Jablonski are gonna watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. Stone fuck, and basically have a good time.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to come up with a time that we can meet up. My time I usually get around like 4:30.
We'll talk later about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So yeah.
But, oh yeah, actually, crap! I had to get that one ornament from the living room that I got.
Yeah, I don't even know about Christmas.
I'm doing I got a little theme going on for my tree this year.
Is it Gundam?
I got no. I wish I could actually probably stick one of them up on my tree over near it.
Yeah, just get Dark Gundam and just put him on as the star.
I just built this one.
Ew, patriotic.
It's America Gundam.
You wanna know what I was actually listening to the theme song of G Gundam recently.
Oh, nice.
I like that song. I know people are indifferent to it because it's basically like Gundam meets Dragon Ball Z, but I thought that was a good theme song.
Yeah. I actually a little spoiler for one of my articles I'm writing for Christmas.
Wait, hold on. I gotta play the thing. I gotta play.
Hush, hush, hush. Here comes the bogeyman.
Okay, chop 5 minutes.
Okay. So one of my Christmas article is Unorthodox Christmas Movies 2. I think I'm going Japanese.
So does this mean I can't submit the Christmas that totally ruled?
No, you can't.
You don't even know what that is. Anyway, go on. Yeah, Japanese Christmas movies.
One of my what I call my Die Hard Christmas movie, which is it's Christmas by association, not because it's an actual Christmas film.
Really?
Yeah. Mobile Suit Wing Gundam Endless Volt.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know Mobile Suit had a thing. Like, you don't see a lot of Christmas animes.
The only reason why I say it's Christmas is because a lot of the scenery for the humans has Christmas stuff. Huge giant Christmas tree, Christmas party. When a war starts.
There actually is a Christmas anime. I remember it was like this one thing. There was a transgender dude in it, and there was a baby.
Oh, you mean Tokyo Godfathers?
Tokyo Godfathers. Yeah.
That was the other one on my list.
Yeah, I heard it's a good movie.
It really is a good movie. It's actually a really nice movie.
Ooh, Christmas is in Death Note. That's a Christmas anime. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah.
No, I try to have something that sticks with Christmas, or what I would call it, unorthodox Christmas movie.
Really. But yeah, like I was mentioning this before.
Or the themes of Christmas is like blatantly obvious.
Definitely. So yeah, there was a movie out there that you ever see Mystery Science? Oh, what am I saying? You never seen the Mystery Science Theater episode for Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
Yes, I think I have that on DVD somewhere.
Yeah, so Joel is going through these other alternative Christmas classics, and one of the movies is The Christmas That Totally Ruled, and somebody online made their own version of the movie,
Lord.
which is 2 minutes and 1 second long, and I'm pretty sure due to copyright, I'm pretty sure I can get away with it. So I'm just gonna show you this real quick, just for shits and giggles, for you guys.
Let's see this.
I give you The Christmas That Totally Ruled. It's so fucking... You ready?
Go.
Cited by Patches Rips. Oh, this was made in 1993.
What do you
Yeah.
want? Go away. Can't you see I'm a curmudgeon old man? I don't like kids, and I like Christmas least of all. Now go away. Bah, humbug. But it doesn't have to be that way, old dude.
That's right. We come tonight to offer you glad tidings Christmas cheer.
What could two whippersnappers like you possibly say that would make me change my mind about Christmas? Christmas is a time of love, a time of peace, a time of remembrance.
I feel like I'm watching a beta version of Action League now.
Years ago, when a child was born in humble manger, of humble parents.
You know, honestly, I could probably see this as an actual MST3K fucking skit.
No, seriously, this guy here, Patches Rips, he made this in 1993. That is so freaking dope, man.
Who would die to wash away our sins and lead us into a new age of truth and understanding? Gosh, maybe you're right. Maybe there is good in the world. Maybe we can all get along in love and faith like brothers. Maybe there's hope after
Rick.
all.
Boy,
It does kinda sound like Rick.
Old dude, because we just went joyriding in your car and it got smashed up pretty bad.
Oh, that's okay, boys. You brought me the true meaning of Christmas. What could be more important than that?
I'm pretty sure this is what QAnon believes in.
Here, wait, and I'll get
Pickle.
you a present.
Man, he bought it. That was so easy.
All right, we're going down to the station. Looks like you'll be eating Christmas dinner in the jug.
Definitely what QAnon believes in.
Yep.
Stuffing.
Hey, this Christmas isn't totally rude, totally sucks.
I guess that depends on your perspective, doesn't it? Because I'm having a whale of a Christmas. Come on, come on.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
Turn the fucking thing off. Chuck! That was the fade up, you moron! Look, forget it, I don't care.
I could say without no hesitation,
Yeah.
that movie totally ruled. Okay, he's here. He's here. Yeah, kill that. That was perfect. Who's there? Dude, you okay? Cruiser, you alright, man?
Turn on fucking camera. You're not going to believe this.
What?
I failed No Nut November.
You know,
I failed my nuts.
you know what? You know, in one hand, I kind of feel bad for you, but the other hand, I'm kind of not surprised. So yeah. Anyway.
You're kind
You're
of not surprised.
Yep.
If only Bright were here.
Oh yeah, she'd love that.
I want to stab you with my middle finger. So how's it been playing with Emmy?
Oh god, my time with Samus. She is one tough bitch. I will say that.
Did you run into your first Emmy yet?
Oh, you mean that creepy, crawly mechanic spider-looking thingy?
Yeah, Robo. I kept telling you. Tell me when you run into Robo. Tons of fun. And boy, he's been totally tons of fun, hasn't he?
That guy is more of a pain in the ass than Mr. X
I
from
know,
Resident
right?
Evil.
I knew you were gonna say that. I like when I was mentioning. I'm like, I think I found our Mr. X here, and believe me, he's going to get worse. Don't forget.
I mean, at least in Resident Evil, like there is one room I know of that you can escape to that he will never follow you in.
Well, I mean,
due to the game's coding.
Well, I mean, technically in the game, but I do like the mechanic though. Once you leave the room, you got to be quiet. But like, you do just to be clear here, you do know that there is a way you can escape it. It's just one frame though, right?
No.
Okay, right before he grabs you, you have to, it's only for a split second. You can see it shine, and you might be able to parry it. But if you don't, it'll just show Samus trying to like fight it back. You can parry him a second time, but it's like one frame. It's right when he drives the needle in you. You'll see it. You know what I'm talking about. You'll hear the noise like ding, and then like. But if you miss, then you have one last chance. You can do it, and you can parry. And once you do, you can just skate under him and go. But trust me, as it gets as you fight them, he's going to get harder and harder and harder. Nova's sending us shit. How you doing? So yeah, I'm glad I'm really glad. At all out, I'm really glad you're having a good time with the game. I hope it's a lot of fun for you. But yeah,
It's so far it is because I did try fiddling around with the 8-bit NES version, the original, and yeah, it is just what do I do?
Did you play? Well, yeah, the first one, because there's no map, it's like crazy. But like, if you play Metroid, Super Metroid, it's a good game.
But show them what I gave you for this game.
Yeah, I have the box right here. I can't find a single place to put it, but yeah, we traded. He didn't have any money, so like, hey, can I give you an autograph? And I'm like, yeah, I want to. So, yeah, he gave me this autographed blue Discord of John Delancey right here. Oop.
Yeah, buddy. Which is worth about the same price as the game. I actually sent Evan a sold auction for him to see like that. Yeah, it's worth the same. And every autograph collector is going to have a signed toy at some point.
Best reaction in a half hour I've seen on. Oh yeah, are you talking about when me and Jablonski just watched the Christmas that totally ruled? Anyway, Jablonski was waiting for you to come here because he wants to talk about the Macy's Parade lineup.
Ooh, that's good.
So okay, so you guys want to go by order from balloons to
I have a question. Is Santa Claus gonna be in there this year?
He'll be social distancing from his elves.
Nah.
But not Mrs. Claus. Seriously, give those two credits. Give those two credit at the end. I love them. It's all. I always like that. I always like at the end when they do the introduction. The last person is like, and to end it off, Santa Claus.
So they put Santa Claus in the back with the horse scrapers.
Well, actually, there is a reason for that. It's supposed to symbolize that he's bringing in Christmas to New York.
Oh.
Yeah, that's always been the case.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So Jablonski, lay it on us.
Okay, so I'm just going to start with the balloons.
Sounds good.
I'm only going through the new ones. Okay, so there are 6 new balloons. 2 of them are redesigns of past ones. The Pokemon balloon got a redesign, and the Ronald McDonald balloon got a redesign.
Does he have a better ass? If you know what I'm talking about, there's like this one Macy's Parade balloon shot where it shows Ronald McDonald from behind, and he clearly has an ass crack. It's so funny.
No, Evan, he has no ass. He's flatter than an ironing board.
I'm surprised.
That's really sad. That's really sad considering he's a balloon.
Well, the other balloons are not new. I'm just going by the new ones.
go ahead.
Pokemon got a updated version of theirs.
I'm sure Chris Chan will be jumping in a cell.
I like something very funny. Is that what I like about when the Pokemon balloon comes in and how the friggin' commentators clearly don't know what Pokemon is, and they're just trying to.
No, the funnier one is with Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, Super Saiyan. Thank God too.
Okay, so for the Pokemon one, they switched it up from just Pikachu holding the little snow Pikachu
Oh, I like that.
to Pikachu on a sled with Eevee.
Ah, it's
And
cute.
Eevee's wearing a little
That's
hat.
cute.
You put those two.
Eevee's wearing a little hat, like a little winter hat. It's adorable.
Oh, Eevee, little Eevee.
The other, so let's see, the other another one is Grogu. That's the other new one.
Oh, it was a matter of time before Grogu would go over the thing.
Oh, I knew it was gonna show as soon as the whole thing fucking exploded in
Does he at
popularity.
least have a little ball? Does he at least have the little ball?
Yes, he does. He does.
Yay! You know who that is, right, Cruiser?
What's his name?
Grogu.
No, I don't.
That's Baby Yoda's name.
Okay,
Little baby
sure,
Yoda
we'll
from
go with
Mandalorian.
it.
So another one is, come on, you damn piece of shit. Netflix balloon from called Ada Twist Scientist.
What?
Ah,
Kids show.
Ah,
of course.
kid shows.
And the other two balloons are from Macy's.
Are they the stars and the balls?
No, Tiptoe the reindeer.
Didn't Tiptoe?
Joffrey the giraffe.
That's Toys R Us. You.
He's
dick.
dead.
That's Toys R Us.
No, you understand.
dick.
I just saw an ad on YouTube. Macy's is bringing Toys R Us.
I mean,
So I'm guessing that they're going to have a special section in their stores from now on dedicated to
yeah.
Toys R Us.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, Joffrey's toy box is gonna be a thing soon, so yeah.
And Tony the bandleader bear.
All right, Tony.
I actually like the design of this one.
I haven't seen. I wish I downloaded them, but like, yeah, I don't want to spoil the surprises. Anyway, like, yeah, go on. What else we got?
So balloonicles, there's only one new balloonicle for this year.
It's a balloonicle.
It's a hybrid of a parade float and a balloon.
Oh, like what are the characters that are in there? Like such as like Sesame Street or something like that.
Not really.
Now, what about the performers?
Okay, let me.
Everything.
I'll
I want
just-
you to include
I'll
the musicals
blast
too.
I'll
What's
blast
that?
through the. Let me get through the floats and then we'll get to the performers.
Okay. Just
Okay.
bolt through it.
NBC is doing their own to try to get the word around about Peacock, because it's the last thing everyone needs another
Oh
streaming
my God!
service.
Did they finally turn the NBC logo into a balloon?
No, it's a giant freaking peacock on a stage, and it has, let's see, a lot of The Office references.
They turned The Office into a float. That's just
Probably the closest we're gonna get.
that's just a hit and win right there.
Louisiana has a new float,
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
and it's the where is it? It's a French Quarter on top of an alligator.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kalahari Resorts has a new float.
I'm probably gonna need to friggin' give you the bet. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm just gonna be playing the Earthbound OK sound just every single time you say something there. So go on.
And Disney has a float coming.
What do they got for this one?
Their cruise line.
That's pretty cool. That's creative.
Yeah, it's a model. It's of the Wish float of the Wish ship.
Yeah, the Disney cruise.
I only did the Disney Wonder when I was like maybe 14.
Disney Cruise Line's pretty good from what I heard. I mean,
Yeah, I've been hearing that too.
Yep.
Okay, now on to the good shit.
Yeah.
Performance.
What we got?
AESPA. It's a K-pop group from South Korea.
We know.
I haven't really heard much. I'm kind of thinking of doing it.
They're very popular.
I mean, yeah, but they'll still not hold anything over BTS just because.
Oh, I know.
To
They
give
don't
one
hold
Go on.
Because here's the thing, Evan. Like the Monsta X, another K-pop group, one that was started on their own, has 2 million followers on Spotify. BTS, 25 million.
Oh yeah, I know that. I mean, like BTS and whatever they got there. They got
Yeah, apparently like BTS stands for like the Bang Tang Boys or something like that.
Well, that's not going to be fun to say. Anyway, go.
I kind of dipped my toes into BTS. I like their. I liked a few of the songs where they had guest artists in.
Jablonski, go on to the next one.
Andy Grammer.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Honey, I'm good. Keep your head up. Fine by me. Don't give up on me.
Go on.
It's actually he's actually pretty good. I do like a few of his songs.
Okay.
Chris Lane.
Not familiar with.
Country artist.
That would be it.
Yeah. I like some of his songs.
Cruiser, you actually is there any country that you like?
Lit.
Don't you dare say America.
Do it.
Because if you do, you're the reason why it's getting worse. So go on. And to be fair, we are too. So there you go.
Yeah. Darren Criss. I'm not too familiar with him, so.
Yeah, I mean, both of his names are first name. His first and last name are both first names. What the hell is that all about?
Okay, so I swear, if either of you two do not know who this next artist is,
Just say it.
I swear to fuck, I will smack you,
Just say
bastards. Foreigner.
Seriously, they got Foreigner?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember Carl being at that concert. Will he have the belt? Will he have the belt? God, I wish I had.
Yeah, they got Foreigner this time. Yeah, Foreigner.
That's
for this
actually
one.
pretty cool, man.
That's a good one.
I wish I had this. I wish I had a soundbite of Carl saying, "Yeah, tonight." That's for the, wait, can I find it online? Yeah, here we go. Right here.
Yeah! Tonight!
Thank you. Go on. What do we
So,
got
okay,
next?
This one, I have no clue on who these are. Girls 5 Eva.
Nope.
Nope.
Not a clue.
Jimmy Allen.
What the fuck was that?
That was the wow sound effect.
Yeah,
Jimmy
country.
Allen's Jimmy Allen's is good.
Yeah.
Who's next?
John Basty. He's on the house band from the Late Show with Steve Colbert.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jordan Fisher.
No.
Let's see.
Still a good lineup.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, now this one, the float that they put on gives it away, but at the same time, one of the other people on here, gives it away.
Electric Mayhem.
No, Josh De La Cruz, Steve Burns, and Donovan Patton.
Wait, Steve Burns, like the Blues Clues host?
Yeah.
No, my God, yes.
They're all on the Blues Clues float.
Ah, there you go. Fun fact.
Because this is the 25th anniversary of Blues Clues.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fun fact. Did you know Steve Burns actually wrote the opening to Young Sheldon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, he actually performs it too.
I know he worked with one of his favorite bands, the Flaming Lips.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. Who is? Wait, is Burns going to be performing?
Probably.
Oh, if they do the Mail Time song at the Macy's Parade, then we're
That'd be
set,
fun.
man.
Kelly Rowland. They don't have any info on her on here yet, so I don't know.
Kelly Rowland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who she is.
I've been out of the loop for so damn long. Kim Petras.
Wait.
Destiny's Child.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, what's next?
Yeah, she was also one of the people in Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh,
Cool.
who is she?
The black girl.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting.
Kim Petras.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. No clue on who she is. I need to. Okay, that's as far as I'm gonna go. Christian Kenowith.
So wait, say that name again.
Christian Kenowith.
Okay, that name sounds very familiar.
She was best known as the Good Witch in Wicked.
Oh my God! I love
Broadway.
Wicked. Glinda. Yeah.
You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown in
also
1999.
It's also a good
an
musical.
Emmy for Pushing Daisies.
You're a good man, Charlie.
Glee in The West Wing.
Go on.
I probably heard of her. Mickey Guyton. I had no idea who she is. Everyone should know this one. Nelly.
Yeah. Country grammar.
This one I didn't think was going to be coming anytime soon. Rob Thomas.
Matchbox 20? Holy shit!
Just Rob Thomas, though.
Wow.
Well, he is a solo artist, too.
Yeah, he is. Freaking makes amazing work, too.
Yeah, so was Boba.
One cool thing that he did is that he was also the producer of one of my favorite zombie shows, iZombie.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. Who else we got?
Ty Verdis.
Not familiar.
TikTok artist by the look of it.
Oh. Next.
Taryn Wells.
I just played half of that because I don't know what that is.
Okay. Dude's a Christian singer-songwriter.
Okay.
7 GMA Dove Awards and multiple Grammy nominations.
Christian artists get a bad rep half the time. You want to know something I recently realized to myself? Hold on, Cruiser. I was just saying Christian artists get a bad rep. And you want to know something else I realized? As we grew up,
what's that?
You ever notice that as we got older, we appreciated yodeling a lot better?
Well, Doug certainly made it worse when we were kids.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Remember his principal was a yodeler?
Oh yeah, Mr. Bone. Yeah, it was freaking. I was actually watching
the last one. And the last one is Zoe's.
Not familiar.
Not familiar with it either.
However, it does still sound like it's going to be a good display.
Wait. What musicals are going to be performing?
I have not seen what musicals are going to be showing up.
I'll take a look. I think I have another thing here that might be able to. Let me see. I'll just run through it because I always like the stuff there. I like seeing what they come up with there. Remember that one time the musical was there. They did one for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which was pretty cool.
There's SpongeBob.
Wow, friggin', we have some other things going up here. Carrie Underwood's going to be in there, looks like.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, other celebrities include Carrie Underwood. Rob Thomas, I think it's the only thing there. The Muppets, Miss America. Let me see here. I'm trying to look for musicals. There's got to be some here for musicals. 95th. Can you imagine that we're all going to be alive to see the 100th one?
Yeah.
It's like crazy because back then they used to bring like animals in there. It's like really cool. There'll be new floats led by Girls 5 Eva. What the fuck? I can't really find it, unfortunately. Sorry.
The Book of Mormon?
No, they didn't. They were never on.
That would be funny.
Oh well. So yeah, the Thanksgiving Day parade will be on the 20. Will be on the 20 whatever Thursday of Thanksgiving.
But on Thanksgiving Day.
Yep. I wish we could watch it online for a reaction, but we can't because of copyright. That means you won't be able to see the bad lip sync.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Remember that year they tried to rickroll everyone and just absolutely failed it by announcing Rick Astley being in there?
I kind of remember that. I do kind of remember that, but I will admit it kind of did catch me off guard where he was. I'm like, okay, where is he gonna show up? I thought they were gonna make him but yeah, they did kind of fool us on that one by playing Bet My Best Friend on the Foster's float.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic. I'm sorry, because we're getting close to term marks, but let's talk about the next thing here. And the next topic we got going on here is some minor news. The upcoming Avatar: Last Airbender Netflix series. As we all know, Avatar: The Last Airbender is basically a flawless series. The Last Airbender. Anyway, the Netflix live-action series has been in the works for a while. It's one of those shows like the live-action... But it's one of those shows that has kind of like the same thing with the live-action Powerpuff series. You just hear a new piece of news of it every once in a while. Last we heard was that the original Avatar creator left the project, which had fans in a panic frenzy. I don't really care. But so this week we have some news that a new member of the cast was announced. Daniel Dae Kim will be joining the cast as Fire Lord Ozai. You may know this character as Ben Domino from Hellboy, Chef Benha from Raya the Last Dragon, and he's also the current producer of The Good Doctor. Just to recap here, we also got Gordon Cormier for Aang, Kyo Wentio for Katara, Ian Osley as Sokka, and Dallas Liu as Zuko. I'm glad they're giving it another shot, honestly, with the live action thing. I mean, the movie's bad. The movie's bad.
Honestly, the only hope a live action movie would have is if as if there were 6 movies, but like the first 2 would be like volume 1 and 2, and that would cover the first season, and then volumes 3 and 4 were meant to cover the second, and so on.
Yeah, they didn't even cover King Boomy or the Kyoshi Warriors, who have major roles in the series. Would you be surprised if Shyamalan did The Great Divide?
Oh boy.
Would you be surprised? I mean, that episode technically has a twist at the end, so yeah.
Well, he still wants to make a sequel for whatever reason.
I'm pretty sure if he makes a sequel, he'll learn his lesson. But that's the bad thing. Like, it's one of those sequels where, oh my god, I gotta watch the first one to get it.
Don't you hate sequels? I mean, like, he kind of, like, from what I understand, he kind of dropped the ball with Old.
I mean, I will say, like, with stuff like that, I mean, I like how Shyamalan... I can respect Shyamalan still being passionate about his work despite reception, but, you know.
It seems like Shyamalan, he's not meant to do... Like, he's a good director, but he's not meant to do, like, big budget spectacles.
I guess
it seems like he's really good with just his style.
Yeah, I mean...
Which, to be fair, is a good one.
Yeah, I'm not saying to make him, like, stop the twists or anything like that, just, like... I mean, he seems like a nice guy. He really does, honestly. I mean, he's from my old neck of the woods of Philadelphia, so, yeah.
Does he ever say what the M stands for?
I don't know. It's probably like, let me see. What is M. Night? It's probably like Marty or something. Hold on. M. Night Shyamalan. M-A-N-O-J. I think it's Minaj.
Sounds about right, because he actually is of Indian descent.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, Indian American.
Country Indian.
The knight in his name is actually short for Nelliatu. I'm not good with Indian like pronunciation.
Yeah, good luck.
We'll see where that goes there. And we got one last news. I wanted to talk about this despite it being very minor. For those who don't know, picture this. Close your damn eyes.
Sicily, 1976.
Close your damn eyes. You too, Jablonski. You're on a long road trip. And you see signs that advertise a magical place called South of the Border. You see more and more. And then you see the giant Mexican sombrero hat on a stick tower. Well, and when you see it... Well, you see it and only to continue driving. Now, for those of you who don't know about this tourist you can open your eyes now. South of the border is a tourist trap on the border of North and South Carolina on I-95, not to be confused with north of the border from the Rugrats. And the shop has a restaurant, gas station, arcade, motel, a small theme park that looks like you would die in it, a mini golf course, a fireworks store because why not, and a motocross training complex apparently. And it also features their famous mascot, Pedro, a mascot famous for pulling shirt collars to this very day. And the trap has been around for 70.
For how long?
71 years. And last Sunday, literally right before our stream, photos emerged that it was being bulldozed to the ground. So yeah, and Cruiser is the only one here who had the nerve to stop at it. Except I'm gonna guess you didn't stop at it intentionally. You went there to take a piss.
No, actually, first of all, because I was a kid and we were on a road trip from Florida to New York to see my grandparents.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's not like I had any choice in the matter. I have very little memories of it. I know they had this ride where it's kind of like a little drop thing, but however, no, it's basically how it meant to seem as if you're like parachuting down with a giant beach umbrella.
That thing.
It was stupid. I remember my dad holding this box, opening it up, and he goes, "Hey, Karen," and he shows my mom what's in this box. Like, "Ooh, what's in there?" I'm like, "Not for your eyes, not for you to see." And as they walk away, I walk slowly, go back and grab the box to open it up. That it's some weird bat with a candle for a penis.
This place is weird, man.
It was, yeah.
Like,
but like those are the only memories I have of this place.
So I actually have some shots that were taken on Facebook of the demolition here. I'm gonna show you this thing, and there's the famous sombrero tower that's pretty much looks like the only fun thing there. It's on stream there.
Man,
look at that. It's on the ground.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's burning, and hot tamale.
So the whole place is getting shut down or demolished?
The rumor is that they're receiving an upgrade because Lord knows it needs one. I mean, look at their mascot. He doesn't even. Hold on a second. South of the border. Can I show this? Can I?
Yes,
really
dude. Like, don't be such a wimp.
Oh my god. He doesn't even like the sign up front shows him holding a sign. He doesn't even look Mexican. Look at him. He looks Asian.
He does.
I don't know which is worse, that or the fact that he looks like this. This guy looks like some guy trying to be a bootleg Mickey Mouse. What the fuck?
He's got a pride sash. It looks like he has a pride sash.
Yeah, and a dick hat. But yeah, you go down down all 95 and you see these weird signs all over the place. Like this one. You never sausage a place. You're always I sound more Russian than that. You're always a wiener at Pedro's south of the oh my god. And they're everywhere. 23 miles. Look at this, 23 miles.
No monkey business. Juice Yankee Panky.
Is that racist? I can't tell. Anyway, time for pause. 17 miles. They go on for miles. I gotta give props to the guys who had to put all these up. But yeah, you pass it. All you see is this stupid sombrero thing and a bunch of rides that look like that. When you look at it, you're like, oh my god, I'm going to die on that. Hold on. Can I see pictures of the roller coaster? I feel bad.
They had a roller coaster?
Yeah, this is what the roller coaster looks like.
Oh, it's one of those types.
First of all, I hate these types, and second of all, no. Look at this thing. It looks like this looks like you could put like a grayscale filter over it. You could put a
It looked like it came from the Mousetrap board game.
I know.
It does.
Like you look at it, like, I could make this picture monochrome, put like a black border around it to fade in, and then turn into a creepypasta image. Cruiser, did you catch that?
Yeah, I just need to grab my pump charger. Give me 1 second.
Nice pumping shit. Let me see what the things look. Yeah, it's like literally just a stereotypical. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're cats. The cars are cats, right? Or mice or whatever.
They got little sombrero
They
hats
got
on
little
them.
sombreros hats. I was about to say. They got the cars have are cats with little sombreros.
I mean, pardon me, sorry. Yeah, it looks like it came from the Mousetrap board game.
Look at this.
Yeah, it does.
Does this place look riveting? What is that, a dinosaur? Is that like the beast from Maggie and the Ferocious Beast?
It looks like a truck stop. That's what it looks like.
Well, to be fair, that's what a lot of the gas stations there are for, and if it is, you know.
I mean, I'll never forget, like, when I lived in New York, before we moved to Buffalo, we lived in a place called Westfield, which is out in the middle of nowhere. But we would take a ride, we would take the interstate to Erie, Pennsylvania, and as soon as you get onto the interstate, there's a porn store.
Yeah.
And there's always trucks parked outside.
Well, yeah, there's porn stores all over the place. It's like the only thing that you can't censor from the kids on, or maybe you can on drives like that, but you know, what's this thing? Quadzilla?
Smoking.
I gotta see what their motocross park looks like. Let me look here. But yeah, honestly, I put the story in for filler because nobody cares. Motocross training. I gotta see what this thing looks like. What the fuck? This is it. It's literally just this. So it's literally just a motocross training port. Of course, that's okay. That's just for like bikers. That's okay. But there's like a motel. Is there a motel in there?
Yes.
Oh my god. What do the motel rooms look like?
Just like your standard motel room, for what I can remember.
Did you stay there?
Yes,
Oh,
I told you we went there.
I thought you stopped there for just a stop. That's all I thought.
No. We stayed the night there. My parents thought it'd be good for us as kids, you know, for us to stay in such a place. Little did they know it was a tourist trap.
Motor Inn? Is that what they basically look like? Just a standard place like that, or like something like this?
Yeah,
Was
nothing.
Like
Pretty standard. It wasn't anything that looks, you know.
was it like this? Because if it is,
it was like a standard hotel room.
Oh, I was gonna say if it has that door, that's pretty cool.
Now, keep in mind though, I was a kid when I went. You know, that was decades ago. So things could have been changed up as of now.
What's this? The Pleasure Dome? Oh no, this is a photoshopped image. No, I don't want to go to Pedro's Pleasure Dome. So we have a swimming pool.
Yes, you do.
Let me see. Do they have a swimming pool? I want to know what that.
Yeah, Evan.
I don't know. Is this it with the dome?
That I don't remember.
If that's that's actually a pretty dope ass swimming pool. Except if we were to go there, it would probably look really disgusting. Oh, they got like the boarded up Cantino bar there. What do you know? I found something pretty in south of the border. Okay. I gotta stop looking this up before I get a cease and desist from life. So anyway, let's just move on here to our next segment here, which will be Hooked on Harmonics. Cruz, are you ready for this, or you wanna?
Well, let's see what I can quickly come up with. So,
we'll be right back with Hooked on Harmonics, ladies and gentlemen.
what's up, nation? This is the Constant Cruiser, and to honor the breaking up of this band, we are going to look at Linman, Skills and Pills. Linman was the side project started by Rammstein's frontman Till Lindemann, and it was basically a duo between him and another multi-instrumentalist musician. And in their first album, Till wanted to try something different. In the cover, he actually wanted to try singing in English because, according to him, not many people speak German outside of Germany. So he decided to speak in English and let the world hear what he's actually saying. And oh dear Christ. To go over some of these whimsical lyrics here, in the song Skills and Pills, there's a line that says, "The blue one keeps my boner Steve." Yes, he actually wrote that. Let's see here. And Fish On, "Water, water in the sea, bring your creatures up to me. I pull them out, release my spawn, fish on."
Fish on.
Let's see here. Praise aborts. "I like to fuck, but no French letter. Without the condom, the sex is better." There is a reason why he sung in German, because he's not thinking in English.
Please stop.
However, the music, though, was still good. His partner in this is a very talented musician. And it's a shame that they decided to break up. Till did retain the rights to the name, which I would think so. It's his goddamn name. But if you can get past the awkward lyrics, the music, however, is still good. So if you get a chance, do check out Linman's Skills and Pills. What he's releasing now, I'll say that for when we get back. This is the Concert Cruiser signing off.
You're watching another nerdy talk show. Press any button to start.
Okay, I'm just gonna point out here. Now you called them Rumstein.
Rammstein?
I heard Rumstein in there instead of Ramstein. I mean, like, I know it's pronounced Rammstein, but you know, like, friggin', I don't know. That's Ramstein. Anyway,
But here's the thing, though. I mean, as I must say, though, I have been losing a lot of respect for Till because his videos were getting, not his videos, but his songs were getting a bit more perverted. Now, granted, he's always tried to come off, you know, whenever he does stuff that's a bit more adult, he tries to actually be more, like, to have a point to it. It was never shock for the sake of shock. But that's what he's been going into. As a matter of fact, he did this video called Till the End, and it was a straight up porno. And, like, not even done for the sake of a joke, like when they did in their song Pussy, where they actually had body doubles. But with this, like, it was literally Till, the singer, in his birthday suit, screwing a bunch of random women.
oh my god.
It was disgusting. Even other Rammstein fans, and fans of just his in general, were going, "No, dude, this is too gross. What are you thinking?"
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
I'd rather not.
I know. I'd rather you would. I don't want that guy's. I'm just.
Nah, like that's as graphic as I will take it. But
No,
like I
go
said,
ahead.
like,
It's my show.
people-
I'm not gonna go like. As long as he doesn't. He wasn't like raping a woman or anything. Like, was he? Like, friggin'. Was it?
No, but
It wasn't,
there was
was it?
nothing sexy about this. Like hearing a woman gag, like, that's gross, dude.
Oh my god.
And all these women had dildos that they called tildos.
Oh my god. Well, to be fair,
And the thing is
that sounds like something
Hey
you do
guys,
with a mic.
question for you guys.
That is a pretty good pun. I'm not even gonna lie.
Does anyone have $300 million laying around?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm a little short.
I have a 50.
The reason why I ask is because for $300 million, you can actually own the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
300 million or 3 million.
300 million.
Cool. I can finally. I can finally buy them and get Albin to say the line, "Suck my sweet chickmunk nuts."
And just it was so like I'm not gonna get a graphic on here for anybody, but it was just disgusting. And when you look at everything that he was singing about up to that point, it's clear he was becoming more and more perverse. And like I said, this was not for the sake of art anymore. This was clearly for the sake of for him to get laid, despite the fact that this man is married.
You were in
And his poor
Rammstein.
wife, and his poor wife is going like, "Oh, I want him to express himself." No, you don't. You wanted that check. Don't fool me on this one.
I mean, like, at least she's optimistic, but like, what?
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people thought it was gross. It was disgusting. This was not for the sake of art. This was just for the sake of him to screw a bunch of women. That's all it was. And the thing, too, is that prior to this, he started this art project called Dr. Dick. And all it was just him slinging dildos around. That's it. And he even sold some. Like
he missed the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that is kind of a funny and smart business.
He missed the perfect opportunity. He shouldn't name himself Dr. Dick. He should name himself Doc Cock.
Hello, Peter.
I think that was. Hold on, wait a second. What was the name of his partner? Because I think that was his partner's name.
Was it like a music partner or was he gay? I can't really.
No, a music partner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Peter Tagrin.
Oh my God, well, we gotta stop. I can't do it anymore. We gotta stop.
But this is why I preferred their guitarist's solo project, Emigrate, so much more. Because he was not perverse. I mean, he did have a song about him cheating on his wife, and they had a topless model for the music video.
Of course they did. Wait, did she cheat on him or he cheated on her?
At least for the sake of the video, it was him cheating on his wife. Now, I don't know if that's what happened for real, but at least, it was nowhere near as gratuitous as what Till was doing.
Oh my God.
Like, that was just disgusting. And yes, I say this knowing that I saw the video.
I can imagine it's not on YouTube anymore, but yeah.
It never was. You actually had to go to a German porn site to see it.
Oh yeah, German porn site. Those sound trustworthy. Why don't you just put it on Pornhub? Anyway, but
it probably is on there now.
I can imagine. I heard there's I heard somewhere there. I haven't confirmed it, but like, hold on, I want to see there. I heard there's a rumor. If you go to Pornhub.com, you'll find a link to the uncensored version of eating food in the shower from Ninja Sex Party. Let me look it up real quick. Pornhub.
I still remember when there was ads for Jay and Silent Bob Reboot playing on there.
Food in the shower. If they do. Well, I got results I didn't want to see. All right, let's go.
That's what happens. That's all on you.
A lot of pressing against the glass. Anyway.
That was actually Sir Daddy Mix-a-Lot's second single, Put 'Em on the Glass.
Wait, what's this one? Sienna, you're my stepsis. I'm not going to go anywhere from there. Anyway, so yeah, that's been going on there. So yeah, I've been playing. Speaking of which, the new Animal Crossing update came
out. Did you type in Finn the Pony's friend code?
No, I didn't.
I sent it to you.
Well, I want to ask him before I add it.
I forgot to.
He gave permission to give it to you, dude.
Oh, he gave it to me? Okay, let me just...
No, he gave me permission to send it to you.
Okay, sure, I'll just... let me just go to... yeah, okay, I hear what you're saying, I got you. Okay, cool, that's cool. I'm just going to go right here. I'm just going to go right over here. Search with friend code.
Because he does have that game.
Animal Crossing? That's cool.
Yeah, he has it.
Jablonski, you should probably tell him about the update here while I go down Cruiser's list here. Here, let me just...
I have to get rolls code too, because I suck at remembering to do that shit.
I know there. Okay, so let's see here. Friggin'... Did you send me an image of it, or did you send me a...
Yeah, screen cap.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
But yeah, new for Animal Crossing is actually pretty legit.
Yeah. It's good stuff, it really is.
Also, another that came out on the 5th is the second season of Animaniacs. The
How
new
was
one.
it?
Because I think
I've gotten through like about 3 episodes, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Probably
So,
one of the best Pinky Brain skits I've seen in a while. Is where they go, going, oh, we can't find Pinky in the Brain, so we'll show all these like pilots before Pinky in the Brain was a thing. And they're all parodies of old TV shows. It was, if I remember the order, it was I Love Lucy.
Oh, here it is.
Brady Bunch.
741-9320645.
I'm really gonna do that, Evan.
3. That's not.
You're really gonna reveal? Yeah, you better not.
Of course, I'm not gonna reveal Finn's fucking friend. What kind of asshole do you think I am? Not one.
A big one.
Or as Jablonski wrote, you're not an asshole. You're the whole ass.
That's my shtick.
No, Jablonski wrote that.
No,
Okay,
the shows that they parodied was I Love Lucy, The Brady Bunch, it was like 70.
What kind of show is that?
It was Cheers.
Cheers? What?
Yeah, they act parody Cheers.
Yo, I know what Cheers is, but like, what?
And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay. That's just funny.
No, this is a story of a...
No, but here's the thing. Guess who they had Brady play in that one?
Will Smith?
No.
The dad?
No.
Who?
Carlton.
Who?
And they actually got him to do the Carlton.
They actually got Carlton. Remember that one time?
They had Brady do the Carlton.
Wait, was it like live action footage and everything?
No.
Oh
It was all animated.
Oh my god! Remember that one time?
Because all the main characters were replaced by Pinky and Brain.
Oh my god, that's actually rare. I mean, like I remember Carlton actually sued Fortnite for including his dance as a victory dance or something. Fun fact.
Sounds frivolous, but okay.
Yep, and yet, Team Fortress 2 can do the Thriller dance. Right, that's the one thing I hate about Thriller. Is the fact that one part of the dance is the only thing everybody remembers.
Fuck, I just had it. And I also know that the baby featured on the Nirvana album, Nevermind, with the baby that's underwater, he's actually suing. He's suing because apparently it's promoting child pornography, according to him.
I can see what he means, but like, you know. I mean,
I can see what you mean, but
like, I mean, it's like one of those situations where, like, I agree with you, but I kind of do.
But you're being, like, I kind of agree with you, but, like, why are you doing this now?
To be, well, you know, it might take, I think it might have just been with the heat of the moment of everything going on there. I mean, like, everything that happened on Tumblr, everything that happened on Pornhub, everything that's going like crazy. And oh, cool! I squashed every cockroach in my house. Anyway, or as I like to call them, or as I like to call them, dick roaches.
I just got that. Let's see what's going on for me. Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, I can't remember if I actually mentioned this on air, but I came up with an idea for a horror movie. Evan challenged me to create to come with a horror character that has not been utilized before. And now I'm not going to share this idea publicly. I shared it with Evan, I've shared it with Jablonski, and they like what I came up with. So I am currently writing out the story, and once I think I have a solid story, Raul is going to help me write the script for this thing.
That's fine.
Yeah, whether or not it'll get made, we'll see. But I think out of everything I've ever come up with, this is an idea worth pursuing.
That's good. I mean,
all I will say is, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Good. I was gonna say, just try not to reveal too many details. You don't want to put your ideas out on the open line.
But it does. It does actually have to do with video games. It does have to do with the modern right now. And hopefully I can execute this idea.
Ah!
Yeah, I can't get any further than that.
It's funny. I mean, like, I was making some stuff on my dream project. I mean, like, I was talking to her with Bright Idea, and she's interested in getting in there. I am appalled. If you guys don't know about the dream project, I've been kind of dropping hints of it on Twitter. Here's the deal. I'm going to kind of share this publicly. For the dream project, I've been very selective of who I talk to about it. Because I wanted.
Yeah, he ain't even told me, folks.
Yeah, like here's the reason why. I actually learned this from, I think it was either Down the Rabbit Hole or MatPat. I don't remember, but one of my things I wanted to try was seeing how I can progress with this without telling anybody, because I fear if I get it too open, I'm gonna lose more and more interest and put more pressure on my brain. But like I'm trying to keep it vague from too many people. So I don't want you guys to think that's an insult or anything. I'm just kind of experimenting with that stuff. And Melba just got in my house. Sorry, my koala friend just came. My koala friend just randomly came into my house, and she's fascinated by my light switch.
Who's Melvin?
Melba. She's a koala that lives in my village in Animal Crossing.
I thought maybe it was. I thought it was another user.
Yeah, here I am trying to squish cockroaches in my house, and she says, "Hey, I'm coming in. I hope you're okay." Nice light switch. I like that. Yeah, that's a new feature in Animal Crossing. Apparently, villagers can now just randomly enter your house when you're in there just to say hi. I find that disturbing, but to be fair...
Well, isn't that nice of them?
Well, to be fair, throughout the game, you've been doing the same thing, so, You're lucky Melba's adorable. Melba, you're lucky you're adorable. She's like a little... In the game, she's a Twilight. She's like Twilight. She likes books.
You know what's also happening this month, Evan, is the Resident Evil movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Spencer Mansion, man. Finally.
Yeah, whether or not we'll see it together, we don't know. But one thing that we might do is we'll see it separately, but possibly do some sort of like midnight screening video through
is it a movie?
This
is it
afterwards.
Wait, is it a movie or is it like in the theaters? Or is it being streamed?
As far as I know.
Oh, man. That's going to be my thing. I'm just going to ask you. I'm only going to see it if you tell me, will there be Jill sandwiches?
Will there be what?
Will there be Jill sandwiches?
How should I know? I haven't seen it.
No, that's what I'm going to say. If I see it, that's probably going to be the one thing that's going to make me confirm to see it. I'm just going to ask you, so were there Jill sandwiches?
So you're not going to see it the same day I do?
What?
At the same time?
Maybe, I don't know. It depends on how much money and what time if I'm available. Because I have no time available. Like, literally this whole week I've been doing a lot of writing and because of work. And, yeah. Fun thing about the Genie Plus, I'm actually completely impressed with the guest responses to it. They really don't have a problem with paying for it. I'm actually very surprised at this. A lot of the cast members are. I'm like, really? They're not rage quitting? I'm quitting... I mean, yeah, it's a cheap price, but, I'm being serious here. Like, the thing with the Genie Plus thing going on at Disney, I know it's a weird shift turn, but, like, the only thing that's been really hard about it is just kind of with the, I won't want to go too much into details, but kind of because we have to be more strict and make sure they don't come in without the Fast Pass deal. But, yeah, the guest response...
See, for me, it made more sense if they based this feature off of Iago, because you have to give them money. And Iago, the greedy bird.
Iago never did anything. I know what you mean. He was a dick, but like, he wasn't really much a salesman type. Well, maybe maybe the exception of Aladdin 3, but
in the TV series, actually.
I haven't seen the TV series. I apologize, so I wouldn't know.
I have. I gotta say, for a TV series, it was actually pretty good. It really felt like it, despite being, obviously cheaply looking, it felt very much like Aladdin. It didn't feel like some cheap cutout.
Really, it felt like straight up Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Aladdin. Piratas of the Caribbean. Oh, it's adorable.
I remember that, and there was an episode where Iago just became obsessed with greed. Like, he would just walk around the episode going, greed.
Did he really do that? Did he really do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Gilbert Godfrey's voice, just like friggin'. Well, there you go, Cruiser. Next time you see if you ever get Gilbert Godfrey's autograph, that's what you gotta record him saying. Just him just going, greed. We could use that as a sound clip. Like, I was watching...
Hey, go get it!
Like, I was just watching a video. I was watching a lot of Doug lately, and, like, one of the videos I saw... Is there any videos of Billy West doing the Doug voice? And, he's at a con, and this girl's like, can you give me something from Doug? He's like, yeah, dear Journal. Someone asked me to do a voice today. I told him to drop dead.
He did that in the Doug
voice. Yeah.
That show is so bland.
Well, that's the thing. I was watching it again recently. I kind of wanted to see it, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god, I was this guy. I had more of an overactive imagination as him. I'm not even lying on this one. I'm not even trying to be facetiously like defensive. I'm being serious.
Who was your blue friend?
Who's my what?
Said who was your blue friend?
Who was my Skeeter? Friggin'
yeah.
Everybody had a Skeeter. Come on, let's just face it. Everybody had a Skeeter growing up.
Well, yeah, she's right there, eating from her cat bowl.
The funny thing is, I was actually watching a live performance of Fred Newman, who actually voiced Skeeter, and he's the guy who does the music in that too. He's the beatboxer.
God, that show is just so.
But yeah,
but the reason why I bring that I keep saying is because there's a YouTuber named Pushing Up Roses, and she did this video talking pretty favorably about Doug, saying, "Oh, I bet you guys remember much more than you give credit for." I'm like, "Yeah, because we were kids. We were so impressionable at that age.
Yeah, but
we remember shit thinking it was good."
Yeah, like I looked watching it again. I don't hate it. It's more or less just weird. Like, that's the thing though. That's what really shocked me about rewatching episodes. Like, I was this kid. I had this overactive imagination. Like, yeah,
wait. So you mean to tell me you actually had an imagination dream where you were planning a dance party in a military outfit?
I didn't say that. I mean, like, first of all, when I know, but I used to think to myself, like, how over the top everything I did would be. Like, imagine if I was I remember having this one thing where everybody forgot to bring in their library book on library day, and I was the only one, and everybody threw a fucking party for me. That was like one of my things there. But like, I had a lot of stuff there, like friggin'
poor bastard.
Yeah, I was a. Well, then again, I was kind of like Doug. I was like the nerd. But yeah, I didn't even.
So then you had a dog, a pork chop.
I had a dog named Snoopy. And a pug named Sushi.
Lame.
Funny thing is, my pug was spending so much time with my dog that she thought she was a beagle. She was howling like him.
What kind of dog is Pork Chop?
Pork Chop is I don't know, Jablonski, you're the nostalgic king. What dog breed was Pork Chop? Aside the breed being awesome. Jablonski? Jablonski? What are you doing?
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Well, like, if it wasn't for this thing in your background flat around, I would have assumed that your video had froze.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What kind of dog breed is Pork Chop? Trivia. Well, Pork
No
Chop,
idea.
Well, Pork Chop, I looked
Do the
it up.
Googles.
Yeah, I did. While Pork Chop is most likely a bull terrier, easily drawings show him to be a Dalmatian, He is similar to Snoopy from Peanuts. I mean, yeah, like, I'm gonna go with probably Bull Terrier. But yeah, I'm just gonna face it. Porkchop was an awesome dog. All the girls liked him. He was hip. He friggin' had an igloo for a house. That was fucking awesome. Do you ever hear about Doug's Christmas special?
Yep.
Yeah.
You say what you will about Doug, that was a dark fucking Christmas special, honestly. Despite Christmas barely having to do with it, it was crazy. If you guys don't know, there's a Doug Christmas special where Porkchop is in danger of being euthanized because of a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
The other thing I'll forget about that series was when it went to CC and they got brand spanking new Doug.
Oh my god.
That was the actual title, brand spanking new Doug.
Are you serious? I remember.
Yep, look it up.
I actually never saw the Disney version. I saw one episode and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. Why does Roger look like he just walked out? Look like he just walked out of.
And why is he super rich now? Anyway?
I know that
was the thing too. Roger,
like, I can understand like Doug being over the top, but like, what? What did Roger do?
You know, BB Block, her family was filthy fucking rich because they have a huge legacy. Okay, yeah. Roger's dad is a clown, literally a clown.
Oh yeah, Roger.
And how the fuck is he rich?
The funny thing is, in the original series, they handled. What?
The funny dude, funny thing.
That's cute. The funny thing is, if you in the original series, they actually gave Roger a kind of depressing story. His parents are divorced. Like, they went to there's this episode where he's trying to sabotage a parent's child get together, and then he wants his mom to participate. He's like, sorry, but I know your dad lives in another place, but I can't participate today. And like, so he's like feeling unfair. So you kind of like sympathize with him. Like, Roger was not.
Did his mom ever say why she couldn't?
Yeah, because they were divorced. They don't use the word divorce.
So
this was the 90s, so they didn't actually use the word.
What I mean is, like, did it have to be a father running the race?
Yeah,
was that the rule?
Yeah, I believe that was the case. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't like father son.
Yeah, because I know
Patty's an only child as well, has her one father as well.
Yeah, but her dad's in a wheelchair.
Yet he can still drive a car.
But I know that Mr. Dink became his surrogate father for the race. Okay. Very expensive.
Let's just. Okay, that was a very bad impression of Mr. Dink, dude. Believe it or not, he's actually voiced by the same guy who does Skeeter. Let's just face it, Mr. Dink was the best neighbor in that show. Look at me in the eyes and tell me he wasn't. Come on, man. I like that one
Who the hell would buy a custom grill that looks like you?
I like that fantasy Doug has where he breaks his grill. I'm sorry, I broke your grill. Yeah. He turns into like a werewolf. That was so...
And why is he so obsessed with things that are expensive?
I don't know. Why are you obsessed with autographs, you big schmuck?
Because I can sell them and make money.
Well, he was an inventor as well, wasn't he? Wasn't he an inventor?
No.
I could have sworn he had a garage where he invented shit.
Not that I can recall. The only gadget I've seen him use was this thing that would actually grab your arm, guide you around to paint a picture. That's the only thing I can remember.
That's kind of... Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was that one episode. Like, friggin'... But yeah, like, there was actually... Like, Roger Klotz, he was actually... Looking back at the original series, the first 2 seasons on Nick, that he was the funniest guy on the show. He was over the top, he was mean, he was funny, he was just the best. He was a rocker, too.
I remember meeting Billy West at MegaCon one year, and I... Yeah, asked him, like, could he actually still do, like, the Ren voice? Because I figured that was a hard voice to pull off, and sure enough, he could.
Was he Ren or was he Stimpy?
And then, I think he was Ren.
No, he was... Hold on.
No, yeah, like Stimpy.
Yeah, he was right, because he's using the Doug voice as the Stimpy voice.
I can vaguely hear that.
Yeah, he's just more calmer, not like more squeakier. He's just a calm. He's like a regular Stimpy. You know? Did you ever notice that, Jablonski?
Hmm.
That Doug and Stimpy sound almost similar.
Yeah. It's been years, decades since I last watched Doug. I fucking hated that show with passion.
I like to think that that Doug grew up to be Philip J. Fry. He's just
I don't know who that is.
Futurama.
Oh.
He just got frozen and stuck in the future.
I can't really see it because honestly, Doug seems to be the kind of guy who would be more successful than that.
Why? Because I always thought he grew up. That's the thing with Quail Man. Like, that's the thing I can never get behind.
Oh, dear God, that was the dumbest thing in that show.
Well, the thing with Quail Man was, like, I liked his design. I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny. But my problem is, as an adult, I just realized something. He doesn't do shit. Like, he's the negotiator. I get it. Yeah, he's not the type of person that bruises people. I know I can respect superheroes that do that, but like Quail Man, it's just so weird looking.
And the Silver Skeeter?
Well, Silver Skeeter was meant to be the opposite. He was kind of the point of kind of like upping Quail Man, and to an extent that did work, but like...
Yeah, that show is so fucking stupid.
Or at least it's weird, that's what
so
to say.
Boring!
I don't think it's that boring. I thought it was just...
What?
But, well, I can't say boring. I mean, like, I can, but like it's that boring where you're just too fascinated by it. Because like I said, like I was...
Because you're a kid! You don't know it better!
Yeah, I don't know why, but like as an adult, I like fell really... Like I looked at him like, I can't...
Because you're nostalgic!
No, I really did relate to this guy. I was this loser that just didn't know what... Just had this over-the-top imagination. It was just like, I could relate to the guy. It was really funny. I mean, I had the guy who was... You had the bully that was always messing with you for no reason whatsoever. Come on, Roger. Come on, Roger.
Yeah, no shit. A lot of us did.
Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah, it changed it real quick.
And everybody thought, what? Wait, what?
Learned why not to mess with a quiet kid.
That was the thing. Like, one of the other things was, like, his principal. Like, his principal never gave him a fucking break. Come on.
And not to mention, like, a permanent record? The fuck is that?
That's a term I've never heard. You don't know what a permanent record is?
I've never seen one.
You're not supposed to see one, from what I heard.
So then how am I supposed to know it actually exists?
It does... Hold on a second. How to view permanent... I don't even know if permanent records are still a thing. Permanent record. How to view permanent record. Name and view records. I remember when I was growing up, it was like a discrete file that was like recording your entire school year. I always like the stuff with friggin' permanent records, how they like trick track everything, like in Fairly Odd Parents. Look at all the cheese he ate in the first grade.
Okay, now, but while we're on the subject of Nicktoons, here's something interesting. Name a Nicktoon that you think was severely underrated.
Don't give me.
It does not have to be from the 90s. It can be from any Nicktoon at any point.
Hard to say. Jablonski, what do you think?
From any point, let's see.
I know Cruiser's thinking "Welcome to the Wayne" right now, so yeah.
That's a hard one, actually.
Does it have to be a character or a show?
A show.
Fuck.
Me?
Yeah, the ones I remember were big.
Rocket Power.
Yeah, Rocket Power was kind of
really.
underrated. Rocket Power was the thing that taught me.
Yeah,
my slang.
I love watching cocky kids fall. I love that.
Rocket Power taught me a lot of my slang.
And when Otto gets his come up, and I am there with a bag of popcorn.
Let's just face it. When Sam Dullard grew up, that guy got laid. Just you can't even deny it. That guy grew up and got laid. Honestly. Yeah, I know you're trying not to laugh right now at that. Come on, you know who he was. He was the kid with the shark helmet. That guy grew up and got mad puss.
I got to Google now.
He's the nerd.
It's on the squid. That's what they called him.
Well, they also called Twister the squid too, so yeah.
Yeah, in the first episode, because he was the new guy at the time.
Well, they went back and forth with them, honestly. I mean, like, I guess Sam was primarily the squid. That's what I want. So freaking imagine he grew up in the squid, just got fucking payback. I don't know. There was this weird show I remember that I learned the backstory of it. It was about this kid in a wheelchair. And it was made by a guy who was also paraplegic, and also, so he kind of like wanted to tell like the life of a paraplegic kid. And it was a funny show. I forgot what it was called though. Fucking, I gotta look it up.
Don't know that. I do know that Nickelodeon had another short series called My Dad the Rock Star, which I think featured Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Was that the guy who played the dad?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Chaim was freaking the dad, man. He was Rockzilla.
Mm-hmm.
So hard just to be normal. I forgot. That's all I remember is the theme song. I never saw any episodes. Nickelodeon. What was the name of that show? God damn it. Wheelchair Kid.
Google it, dude.
I am. I'm looking up Nickelodeon wheelchair Kid. Pelswick. Pelswick.
Gotta look this up.
It was a show about these based on these books. The series is about a titular character who used a wheelchair, emphasizing that he lived a normal life. It was based on the books created by John Callahan, who I believe was who also was paraplegic.
I vaguely remember this.
I don't remember anything from the show. All I remember was this one weird episode where they're playing this Yu-Gi-Oh kind of game, and there was this one character named Faceless Jeff.
What about Shock Zone?
Shock Zone, I liked.
Oh my god, that show.
That show had a good concept. I like the idea of like erase drawings going to like this universe. I thought that was a really cool idea.
And they had a blue superhero that could also do nothing.
Oh yeah, you gotta use the chalk, Rudy. Use the chalk. He had like this Mickey Mouse esque voice. What the fuck was the name of the superhero? Snip? Was it Snip?
Snap.
What?
Snap.
Snap, yeah.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Rudy to Booty.
Okay,
Rudy to Booty. That kid was a fucking genius. I mean, the guy made a comic
Booty.
book. The guy made a comic book that got into a newspaper. He gets fan mail every day and possibly paid to make them. Like, come on, that kid was a fucking genius as a cartoonist.
I'm trying to think. What were some other Nicktoons
I'm trying to remember
that
one.
last forever?
There was one show that someone actually did a recent video on. I never got to see it. Was this show called The Mighty Bee?
I really remember that one.
Yeah, people say.
Yeah, now I gotta look that.
It's one of those shows.
And that's pre-ordered now.
Yeah, it was a movie that starred Amy Poehler as this character. And it also starred D. Bradley Baker.
And it looks like some kind of Ren and Stimpy clone.
Yeah, like I saw a couple episodes. It wasn't bad. It was just like this weird. It's one of those shows where like I don't remember this, but I do. It had some funny thing. I mean, it's Amy Poehler as a Girl Scout as an over the top Girl Scout. That pretty much that says funny. And apparently, it also had Making Fiends. I remember that.
Making Fiends was a good one.
Making Fiends was a tragic story because of what happened behind the scenes, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Because I don't recall.
Okay, Making Fiends. Hold on, I gotta look up to see what her name is. Making Fiends was a web series that was created by a girl named Amy Winfrey. I think you might know this name. If she doesn't, she did work for BoJack Horseman and View Halfway Down, for Churro. She did a lot of stuff, and she also is known for she worked as an animator on South Park, as well as the movie. So she did an episode, a web series called Making Fiends about this girl who's like this demented girl who has the power to make monsters, and she tortures the town in it with these monsters, and they live in like a state of fear. And then one day, this little very enthusiastic girl comes in, and she's just this nicest girl, and like the wicked girl's trying to kill her, but she's always getting out of the situation or making friends with the monster. It's so funny. So Nickelodeon saw the series, the web series, and like they said, hey, we'll make it into a show. But what happened was, she thought this was going to be on Nickelodeon, but the problem was, oh my god, it was going to be, I don't know whether it was going to be 15 minutes or 30 minutes, but they put it on the Nicktoons Network instead.
They have their own network now?
Nicktoons Network. Jablonski, can you basically explain to him what Nicktoons Network is? Jablonski.
Yeah.
Focus. Can you explain what the Nicktoon Network was?
If memory serves right, Nicktoon Network was a spin-off channel for Nicktoons exclusively.
Like where canceled cartoon Nicktoons went to die.
Essentially. where they put in the shows that they don't want. Fucking, that's how they did Dirty Rise of TMNT.
So yeah, they dropped making
fucking bastards.
They dropped making Fiends on this network, and they only aired 6 episodes. So because of that, the show was only available for those who had digital cable at the time, and it never got the attention it deserved. And because Nickelodeon owns the rights, she can't make the web series anymore. So yeah, friggin' poor Amy, man. She was. It's funny because I liked that show. It looked really good. It was dark. It was scary. It was weird.
It was spooky.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was like really good, but even the art style is like very crazy. It's like very stilted colors, like very solid colors, and like it's like this paper-esque animation. You can kind of see why she got chosen to animate on South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but so yeah, Making Fiends. If you haven't seen Making Fiends, that was a show that literally needs to be given back to her. She really had some good stuff.
What was it? Making Fiends.
Yeah, man, Making Fiends.
Yeah, apparently IMDb it has a 7.9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a very underrated show. I remember one time it aired. I could have swore one time it aired on Nickelodeon. I was up early about to go to my SATs and it was on Nickelodeon. Like, I could have swore I saw it there. Luigi was in it. I saw him. Says Scott the Waz. Luigi was in it. I saw him.
So, quickly getting into it. So, while we were talking, I did a thing.
What kind of thing did you do?
As everyone knows that knows me, I am a fan of things like Sports Sentai and Kamen Rider.
Yes.
Shout Factory, being the glorious bastards they are, decided to go, oh hey, we're gonna put Kamen Rider 01 on the whole series, the movie, and all the specials on pre-order.
Really?
And there's a thing with Toei, the company that runs, that manages Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. They're really picky on what comes out for Western release. We rarely ever get anything, especially Kamen Rider after the disaster that was Master Rider way back when.
I remember that series. I watched it.
Yeah, that's a whole clusterfuck.
Yeah, it had their own little things.
Yeah, but anyways, so while we were talking, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm getting this. Because I want more Kamen Rider in the West.
So that's why you were so dead focused.
Yeah, and there's once I was like, okay, does this one have like the one scene I fucking love about Kamen Rider? Sure enough, it's the one. Like, okay.
It had Final 5?
It did have the Final 5. Holy shit, it did. It actually did. It was in that one episode where... right, welcome to the Final Five, where we do Final Five shit.
Howard.
Final Five. That's my Final Five song. What did you guys think? Shut up, you like it. So I guess since ladies first, we're going to begin with Cruiser. So, your time begins. Will you stop it with the fucking eyebrows? God damn it. Stop! Anyway. Stop it, or I'm gonna tell people about what you thought of friggin' Blood on the Dance Floor. I'll tell them. Anyway, your time begins now.
Okay. I'm still, as I said, I'm still working on a story for this movie of mine. I want to start writing another episode of Hoofbox. This one will probably be about the first Equestria Girl soundtrack. And I'm also looking into making a video about, was the hate for Linkin Park's One Light justified? Now, I did talk to Jablonski about this, and I got to be really careful with the wording in this one. This was quite a... he was there for it. We all remember the outrage that this thing carried. So be on the lookout for that, as well as a collab I did with a channel called Inspiring How You See That. And we'll have it up on the studio site soon, and more content is coming.
Time. Okay, Jablonski, you're next. Your time begins at approximately, unequivocally, and prosperously now.
Hey, bunch tits. So, anyways, I haven't really done too much lately. Just been kind of doing my own thing like usual. I got Christmas art on the way. Wrapped that one up. Planning out next year's articles. I got a few Pokemon ones I want to do. Few of them referring to the movie soundtracks, for specifically the first three. As for everything else, I'm just gonna go with the motions. I got my Christmas tree set up. I got Gundams galore stuff to work on, and been playing Animal Crossing and whatnot. So yeah, life's been pretty okay for the most part. And remember, children, drink your motherfucking toast.
I missed it.
Come on, come back.
You fuckers love it.
I know.
Yes,
I know we love it. He basically. Oh, forget it. Okay, my turn. My turn. Okay, let's see. Hooray! Escalators. Anyway, let's go. I want to give an apology to everybody. Apparently, this week I've been working hard, getting up early every day, and I've been tired getting home, so I haven't really been doing a lot on World Part 2. And I really wanted to get some scenes done this weekend. I'm really trying to. It's my next 2 days off. I tried to make that a thing, but I'm doing a lot this weekend. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying. I have been doing a lot of writing on the side, though, for the Dream Project, and it's going to be interesting there. So, yeah, I'm working on it, guys. I really am. I know you're waiting, and I know the anticipation's going crazy. Just keep in touch. I know it was really dark there. So, since Kuma's not here, we're not going to be doing Quote of the Day. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week.
We've had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fun, but now the time has come to go. If this Silkon was found dead in his bed tomorrow, I'd be in heaven still doing this show. See you some other time. Ugh.